ABC 10 News at 11 starts now.
It's pretty much they just break the bathroom for like TikTok.
A new trend on social media is now happening here in San Diego County. It's called Devious Lick, where teenagers destroy school property and then post it on TikTok. Thanks for joining us. I'm Steve Atkinson.
And I'm Kimberly Hunt. Our ABC 10 News reporter Laura Acevedo is joining us now live from Chula Vista, where several schools have already been vandalized. Laura?
And this disturbing trend has to do with vandalizing in the school bathrooms. But in some instances across the country, students have reportedly stolen laptops, microscopes, and other school property. Several schools in the county are trying to get ahead of a new social media trend that involves destroying or vandalizing things at school bathrooms.
The dispensers, they're just like not there. And then the doors are broken, stuff like that.
Andres Rosas shared this picture he says he took inside of the bathroom at East Lake High School. The school's principal sent a letter to parents Thursday evening saying this has been going on for about 2 weeks now. Broken soap dispensers, doors torn down, and tampering with the bathroom plumbing system. Maya Medina says she's seen the videos online.
They'll just put like Devious Lick. And then also I've seen one where like they pull a soap dispenser out of their backpack and they just say that they got it from school.
Other schools like East Lake Middle, Bonita Vista High, and districts like San Dieguito and Poway have also notified parents of the trend, asking them to speak to their children and remind them the trend is criminal behavior. The county superintendent of schools also sent a letter of his own to all districts.
It's just a waste of time and taxpayer money, and it's just destruction of property, and they should be prosecuting some of these kids.
The original TikTok video has over 11 million views. The social media app now removing the content from their platform, hoping teens stop the vandalism.
It's people just doing it for views maybe, or just to their 5 minutes of fame or whatever it is.
Now, we did reach out to local law enforcement to find out what the consequences or punishment would be for the students involved in this TikTok challenge, but so far we have not heard back. Live in Chula Vista, Laura Acevedo, ABC 10 News.
The Navy is starting a deep-sea search for the helicopter that crashed last month. 5 sailors died when that Seahawk helicopter's rotor hit the deck of the USS Abraham Lincoln. Well, that caused the helicopter to crash into the ocean. The Navy says it took some time to bring in the equipment needed for the salvage operation. They estimate the helicopter is on the sea floor, 4,000 to 6,000 feet below the surface.
And moving on to the coronavirus impact, talks about possible changes to the friendly skies. Show you're vaccinated or you're grounded. Dr. Anthony Fauci says it's being discussed at the federal level. ABC 10 News reporter Ryan Hill is live now at San Diego International Airport to tell us what the feds may be looking into when it comes to air travel.
That this is something that he is in support of on different media outlets and interviews that he has done. Now, he's saying that this isn't something he's proposing to President Biden, that this is all in discussion, but nothing is being taken off the table at this time.
All airport visitors, passengers, and employees are required to wear a mask or facial covering in the airport.
It may not just be a face mask requirement for flying the friendly skies. Dr. Anthony Fauci stating that he'd support a domestic air travel vaccine mandate if the president makes that decision. While that decision hasn't been made, Fauci says that it's on the table and being discussed. It's something that some passengers touching down in San Diego wouldn't be opposed to.
Mostly I'd be unaffected because I'm already vaccinated, so I guess I wouldn't exactly mind. I do actually understand the importance.
I mean, I'm going to do whatever I have to do to continue to travel and keep the freedoms for myself, so if that's part of the deal, then I'm for it. I mean,
It would make me feel a lot better knowing they're protected.
While some frequent flyers might be okay with the possibility, one organization isn't. The U.S. Travel Association issuing their own statement on Fauci's comment about the possible vaccine mandate, saying in part, quote, U.S. Travel has long maintained that there should be no mandatory vaccine requirement for domestic travel. Such a policy would have an unfair negative impact on families with young children who aren't yet eligible to get the vaccine. U.S. Travel adding that it still encourages eligible people to get vaccinated for their safety and for others. Francine Shore, who's traveling with a young daughter who can't get vaccinated yet, doesn't see the possible mandate being an issue for them.
Just go with driving vacations if that's what it took.
A possibility that some passengers wouldn't be surprised to see happen for future flights.
We are more aware of what's going on right now, and if we could have something to help stop it, especially for the children, why not?
Whatever happens, happens. I just think it's all of our job to help each other, because there are people who aren't children who can't get it. So if we all do our part, that's all we can do.
There are some airline companies like United that are requiring employees, not passengers, to be vaccinated. Many of the people that we talked to here at San Diego International today say that they weren't opposed to this, as you heard earlier, but there were some people saying that they had their own opinions on it but didn't want to disclose them with us, and there were some people that just did not need to comment on the issue outright. Reporting live here at San Diego International Airport, Ryan Hill, ABC 10 News.
Ryan, thank you. Trouble in the sky. The FAA says it has seen a disturbing increase in incidents where airline passengers have disrupted flights with threatening or violent behavior. Unruly behavior is causing local police officers now to step in. From a flight attendant punched in the face to passengers being dumped on a JetBlue flight headed to San Diego. In the past year, scenes like this have played out on flights all across the country. According to the FAA, there's been a spike in investigations from just 146 in 2019 to 752 so far this year.
Kind of insane. All you have to do is kind of just get on the flight, do what they ask you to do, and we'll get there.
According to numbers released by the Port of San Diego, the Harbor Police have reports of 14 mask incidents this year. They've also had 9 reports of passengers interfering with flight crew, 3 drunk in public, and 17 disturbance calls. Nearly 5,000 students have moved into their dorms at UC San Diego, and with all the activity, school officials are reporting virtually no COVID cases. Only 8 students have tested positive so far. That's about 0.16% of the total student population. According to the San Diego Union Tribune, that figure falls in line with what the college reported much of 2021. Students and faculty at all 10 UC campuses are required to be vaccinated. School officially starts September 23rd there at UC San Diego. And San Diego Unified could be next in line to follow a vaccination mandate. The school board plans to discuss the potential at an upcoming meeting open to parents, students, and teachers. News of the board's consideration comes 1 week after LA Unified announced its mandate. Our ABC 10 News reporter Sophia Hernandez shares what this might mean for your child.
San Diego Unified's Twitter page Thursday announcing they are asking for public discussion on the possibility of having a vaccine mandate. This announcement comes 1 week after LA Unified requiring all students 12 and up get vaccinated for in-person learning.
They're just having that conversation for the potential for them to incorporate that into their district. What do you think that conversation might be looking like come Tuesday?
Well, I do appreciate that they are putting that out there and giving notice. Parents need that transparency.
The founder of Let Them Breathe, who is pro-choice, shares her thoughts on the announcement.
Our kids have been through a lot. It's been a very chaotic and uncertain time for them. We absolutely do not feel that they should be thrown this curveball, especially after they've already started the school year.
However, the reason for this discussion, set to take place Tuesday, September 28th, still remains unknown. If approved, it's also unknown if it will follow exactly the same measures as LA Unified. Currently, SDUSD has all students wearing masks, ventilation and sanitation stations inside classrooms. Last week, School Board President Richard Barrera says these protocols have been working, yet they are always vigilant.
We think, the strategies that we have in place are the right strategies, the effective strategies. But we continue to be challenged by the reality that all of us are facing, which is, the continued surge of COVID with the surge of the Delta variant.
The board announcing it will only be an open session, no decision needing to be made, at least not yet. In San Diego, Sophia Hernandez, ABC 10 News.
And the board is expected to discuss the potential mandate at its meeting on September 28th.
The rollout of booster shots in this country will be delayed. Tomorrow's FDA advisory meeting to discuss Pfizer's booster shot has been pushed back to late September, and that's expected to cause a minor delay to the shot's rollout. The delay comes just as a new study from Moderna confirms the vaccine's effectiveness wanes over time.
And our local COVID cases remain under 1,000 with 530 new infections that were reported today. Sadly, this has been one of the deadliest weeks in San Diego County since the height of the pandemic last fall. 11 more people have died from the virus. Nearly 4,000 San Diegans have died since the pandemic began.